Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Before I start sharing my experience, I'd like you to think about something I'm going to say right now. You don't have to share it out loud, but acknowledge it. Have you ever done something that changed your life completely? Not just a little, but something that made you see yourself differently or made you realize something important about yourself. Well, I have, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. But before we go into all of that, let me introduce myself. My name is Aryenna Garia, and I'm in Year 7J. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly did I do? What happened that was so big? And did it really change my life in one way or another? The answer is yes. It changed it more than I ever expected it to. I was in Year 4 at that time, and I was participating in the Dubai STEM Olympiad. It was a very exciting opportunity, and the topic we had to work on was sustainability, finding ways to protect the environment and to make the world a better place. My group chose friction-powered cars, which was a solid idea and one most people thought that would work well, but I had a different one. I believed in it, and I wanted to explore it. I thought it could maybe be something interesting or unique. But when I shared with my group, they didn't quite agree. They thought it wouldn't work, or maybe they just felt safer sticking with the plan. So you went along with friction-powered cars, even though deep down I was a little bit disappointed that my voice did not matter that much at that moment. Still, I contributed where I could, stayed involved, and was ready to support my team in any way possible. My role in the group was a small one. I was meant to hold the model while the others did the talking. That's what we had practiced. That's what I was prepared for. But when the time finally came and we stepped on stage in front of nearly 400 people, something unexpected happened. The whole group froze. We had rehearsed our lines, but the minute we faced the audience, the nerves took over and we were all scared. It felt like time had stopped for a moment, and then, out of nowhere, they handed the mic to me. I wasn't ready. I wasn't meant to say anything at all. I had no script, no speaking role, and most importantly, no time to prepare. And there I was, holding the mic with everyone in the audience watching and waiting. They're probably wondering, why is no one saying anything? Like, everyone's prepared, but there's nothing happening. Everyone's just standing still like statues. I honestly wanted to run off the stage, but instead, I told myself, try. Just try. So I did. My voice was shaky at first. I stumbled a little bit, but I kept going. I remembered what the project was about, the goals, and slowly, word by word, I managed to deliver the whole presentation on behalf of my team. And no, we didn't win. But honestly, that didn't matter anymore. Because at that moment, something inside me had shifted. I had done something that I was truly afraid to do. And if I hadn't done that then, I don't think I'd be standing in front of you all today. That singular moment gave me the courage, which I didn't have. It gave me confidence as well. After that, I started participating in more competitions, more assemblies, and events like this. It made me realize something important. Courage doesn't have to be about you standing on a giant stage. Sometimes it can start small. Maybe raising your hand up when everyone else is quiet. Saying yes when it's easier to say no. Pushing through, but you don't. And you stay resilient. And those small moments, they create ripples too. Much bigger ones than you expect. Because someone there is inspired by you. And that's how it spreads to everyone. Now, you might be wondering, what if I fail? Let's say you're in an audition. You're auditioning for a role. And do you ever get that one thought saying, what if I mess up? Raise your hand if you do. If you're auditioning, you get that one thought, what if I mess up? A lot of you. And yeah, it's normal for everyone to get that thought. But think about it this way. What's the worst that can happen? If you mess up, what's the worst that can happen? Like, going to happen to you. You'll probably get another role, but it's not going to be bad as well. It's going to be a good role, and at least you tried. Success and failure, in my view, they are both a way to grow. They don't define a person. And do you know how to create a ripple in a lake? You throw a stone, and it creates a ripple, kind of like a domino effect. But what if there was a current? It would stop. But if you were to throw a stone again with the current, wouldn't the current make it go further? The current may seem like a hurdle at first. It may look like it's there to hinder your path. But in reality, it's going to help you in every way. Maybe not quickly, maybe not instantly, but it will. And that's how it works with success and failure. I've been told my whole life anything instant is bad, especially from my parents who are sitting in the front row. They always told me anything instant may seem good at first, but it will hinder your life completely. Let's say, be honest here. Do you ever use ChatGPT for your math homework? Be honest. Raise your hand up if you do. Just be honest. No one's judging you. And yeah, at first, it may seem good because it's helping you and you don't have to do it with work. It may seem like a good shortcut. But what if you're in the test? I don't think a teacher will let you use your iPad in the test because for me, in my math class, we have to remove our bags and put it outside the door when we're there. And the only thing we can get is a pencil, a pen, and a ruler and a razor. And that's all. Maybe a calculator if it's a calculator test. So if you use ChatGPT for your math homework, how would you be able to solve the questions in the test? The homework is there to help you prepare for the test. But if you use ChatGPT, you won't be prepared. It may seem like a shortcut, but in reality, it's not helping you in any way. Before we end this speech, I'd like a moment of reflection on this quote by Nelson Mandela. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. What does this mean? Have a think. Now, we all may have different thoughts and ideas, but the way I see it, and I want to place an emphasis on this because this is a very important point. Courage does not mean not being scared. Everyone is scared. But one person that's scared will learn from it. They'd grow from it, and sooner or later, they'll thrive. I have done events like this at least a lot, okay? Done this a lot. Yet I am still a bit anxious, meaning it's not instant. But I promise you, one day, you could be able to do this without any worries or anything. Because you have got the courage to do it properly. So, the person that's brave doesn't not feel scared. They're the person that overcomes the fear. And that's what matters the most. Thank you for listening to my speech. And remember, I hope this ripple effect continues, not just on my behalf, but through all of yours as well. Goodbye, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.